Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star, and I'm here with a dream, a prophetic dream from God. In this dream, I gotta go to my book because I haven't wrote it in my Bible yet. I am at the beach with some friends, okay? And I had a knowing that I was actually supposed to be doing something else. It was something important I had to do. I felt like it was an assignment, regardless if it was for work or for school. I had something important I was supposed to be doing, but I decided to go and go have fun anyways instead of doing that. So while we are at this beach, it was kind of like, I don't know exactly what beach. It looked like it was a beach I'd never seen before, which is crazy because y'all know I've seen a lot of beaches. Okay, I've been to Galveston, and I've been to Florida, and I've been to Louisiana, and even to some of the lakes. But anywho, that doesn't matter. This was a beach like I never seen before. Back to my point. And we were riding some kind of water glide board in the street. Okay. And then we end up, so I'm gonna pause right here and say I feel like this part of the dream is just showing how reckless of a trip this was. Not only was I doing something, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing, but also I was being very reckless with what I was doing and just every anything goes type vibe. Then we end up at a beach, okay? And at this beach, you swim with strange creatures. Now, these creatures were not, they looked like the stingray sharks, but they were not stingray sharks, okay? As I approached the water where all of these creatures were, I was very scared to get in, but everybody kept pressuring me. No, it's okay. It's okay. All of them were in the water. They were doing just fine. As soon as I got to the water, this creature started to attack me, okay? And it was like it had a slimy eye. And I think the weirdest thing about this dream, y'all, is even though I was sleeping, it was a dream. It was a dream. It was a dream. I could feel it. I could feel the slimy eye. It was so nasty. And I screamed and I started trying to get away from it. Okay. Now, and I also noticed in that dream that I had something that God had provided me with so that I could do the assignment that God wanted me to do. And yeah, so that is the dream. The scripture God sent me to comes from Job 4 through 16. His children are far from safety, crushed in court without a defender. The hungry consume his harvest, taking it even from among thorns, and the thirsty pant after his wealth. For hardship does not spring from the soil, nor does trouble sprout from the ground. Yet man is born to trouble as surely as sparks fly upward. But if I were you, I would appeal to God. I would lay my cause before him. He performs wonders that cannot be fathomed, miracles that cannot be counted. He provides rain after for the earth. He sends water on the countryside. The lowly he sets on high, and those who mourn are lifted to safety. He thwarts the plans of the crafty so that their hands achieve no success. He catches the wise in their craftiness, and the schemes of the wily are swept away. Darkness comes upon them in the daytime. At noon they grope as in the night. He saves the needy from the sword in their mouth. He saves them from the clutches of the powerful, so the poor have hope, and injustice shuts its mouth. Okay, so I feel like in this situation with this scripture, God is saying, in all situations, look towards God. Okay. For one thing, I feel like in this situation, while I ended up there, I was wrong for going. I knew I had something else to do. But like I said, I was kind of being bullied in a sense into doing things that were reckless and dangerous. And I feel like I almost felt as though I had no choice. Just like I said with the water, I felt like I didn't want to go in there with those dangerous creatures. And while they didn't touch anybody else, nobody else got hurt, nobody else was being attacked, I was. And I feel like this is for someone. You feel like someone is trying to force you into doing something you don't want to do. Someone is trying to force you into going somewhere, or someone is trying to force you into something. And God is saying, All you have to do is call out to God for his help. All you have to do is let God know. Take your case before God. But if I were you, I would appeal to God. I would lay my cause before him. He performs wonders that cannot be fathomed, miracles that cannot be counted. This is a situation where you feel like there is literally no other option. Someone has kind of bagged you in. Someone has kind of like they have cornered you into doing whatever it is that you don't want to do, regardless if it is literally a trip. And I feel like the idea of the trip is, like I said, it was like no beach I had ever seen, but at the same time, it was beautiful. But I feel like this, whatever it is, this person is making it out to look like it's going to be fun or like it's going to be a good time and you're going to have a great time. But in reality, it is a trap. And it may not be a trap where, like, you know, someone's going to literally hurt you, but it may be a trap into where people are trying to cause you hurt. Because what we were doing was dangerous. 555, as I say that. What we were doing were dangerous things. They weren't just, you know, little things. We were literally gliding on little, it almost looked like a large skateboard down a street. It was in the middle of traffic. There were cars on both sides, cars crossing as we crossed the street to get to the beach. It was very dangerous. And just like I said, when we went into the water, we were going into water where there were dangerous animals in the water. I had never seen these animals before. I knew nothing about them. And y'all know your girl is a nerd. I like to look at videos about animals and learn different weird facts about them. And the fact that I had never seen anything like this creature before made me a little nervous, okay? And I don't know about y'all, but I am terrified of the ocean. There are too many animals down there that we don't know about. And it's too much going on about down there. And I have been learning and studying the marine kingdom and how there are demons in there. So it's a lot going on with the ocean. I just, like, you know, for me, honestly, I sit on the side and allow my legs and my, you know, up to here. You see, up to here to feel the water, and that's it. I'm not going in there. I'm not going deep. I don't care for the water to be up to here. I don't care for the waves to go over my head. I'm not doing all that. I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not doing all that. Okay. But anyways, back to the message. The message is there is someone that is trying to come to you, and they are trying to act like this is going to be a beautiful thing. This is going to be fun. You're going to have a blast, or this is going to be something that is going to be nice. They are coming to you like this is a good thing. But as God is saying, his children are far from safety, crushed in court without a defender. You are going to be by yourself in whatever situation this is. Somebody, you're going to be by yourself in a position to where you are the only person that can defend yourself, and you are not going to be doing a very good job at it, because the people that are going to be there are going to, it's like they're going to twist and turn their words in ways to make you feel guilty for not doing these activities. And you know, if you don't know me personally, which mostly I don't. But anyways, your girl, okay, when Astroworld did exist in Houston, I, for the most part, I did not like going on the rides. I did not. You had to convince me. They, like, my friends would have to, come on, let's go. Come on, let's get on the ride. And you know, I did not like getting on the ride. As soon as I got off the ride, my head was banging. I didn't feel good. I just like going to Astroworld for the vibe. Okay, I like to see my friends from school. I like to get the little treats, and I like to play the games and win the prizes, and that is it. Okay, I did not like getting on the rides, but I have been on rides because I've been with friends that insisted on going on these rides. This is that kind of situation. This is the kind of situation where you're going to end up somewhere. It looks like it's going to be fun. It looks like it's going to be a good time, but you are, you don't really want to do the kind of things that they want to do. And they are going to kind of pursue you. And, you know, I'm not saying that my friends were bad for pursuing me to have fun at a theme park, but I'm saying in whoever situation this is not going to be that kind of, it's not going to be a safe ride. This is dangerous stuff. Like I said, we were like on skateboards in the middle of the street while traffic was going. Okay, that's dangerous. That is not like it's not like a theme park. It wasn't that kind of situation. We went into water where dangerous animals were that actively started to attack me. So this is a situation where someone, your gut is telling you no, don't go and don't do it, and you have something that God has already instructed you to do, regardless if it is work or school. It's something that you have to do, that is your, like, I feel like that is your excuse. Okay, when you don't have to say yes, you can literally say no, well, I have to work, no, well, I have to go to school, I have a big project, or whatever it is that you have to do. Do what you have to do, tend to your business, and you can avoid this whole situation, because it is not going to be, it's not going to be good. Okay, while God is going to protect you, he saves the needy from the sword in their mouth. He saves them from the clutches of the powerful. So the poor have hope, and injustice shuts his mouth. However, I feel like the way that God is saving you from this situation is because you do have something to do. God has already given you something to do. Do what you have to do, and you can avoid this altogether. Okay. And just like I said, if you go, I don't feel like God is going to leave you. There was a lifeguard in the water at the moment that I got in that was helping me get the animals away from me. So it's not going to be all doom. But I just feel like you could completely avoid the situation, the headache, okay, and the stress. You could avoid yourself the headache, the stress, and the high blood pressure by just going ahead and doing what God asked you to do. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.